Hello everyone, I'm Melinda, NailFanatic with Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And welcome to all of you who are tuned in, tapped, and turned on. If you're just finding us for the first time, you want to get tuned in, tapped, and turned on. What does that mean? What is this girl talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is subscribing, getting notifications, and giving this video a thumbs up as soon as you realize you're in the room. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to read some cards today. We'll get some channeled messages I'm hearing. And we're going to start with the words of clarity. Then we'll go to the Play School flashcards, and we'll go to a tarot deck. And then we'll do oracle message and the radical raffle reading. So, hello Sandra. Hello Lynn. Hello to all of you beauties coming in. I know we have Lee. We have Christine and George. We have Wanda. We have Jen. We have Ricky. Okay. Let's see what we have coming through the words of clarity for us. Hello, Jamar. Let's see what we've got coming out for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord God, for these divine tarot and channeled messages for our highest, lightest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, because we absolutely love my brothers and sisters of humanity. Okay. There it is. Love it, love it, love it. Precious. You're so precious. Yay. Do you know how precious you are? You're very precious. Hello, Nikki. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, hold on. It came out with another one. Oh, and dividing and diversifying. Okay. So for someone that's going to definitely pick up something. Dividing and diversifying was at the bottom of that card, but the main word of clarity for us today is precious. In the bottom of this deck, it's interesting. Oh my God, you can't make this up. I just said the other one was dividing and diversify. Diversify is written there. Now we have variety. So it's time for some precious variety to come in, some shifts, some changes. You know, we've been talking about shifting and changing. Who's gotten tired of hearing me say those words? I haven't. I hope you haven't either, because we have great changes in store. You know, the energies have been challenging. But there is a universal law, and I researched it, and it is the law of compensation. It says as low as you go, you got to rebound just high like that too, you know. So all the challenges you go through now, there's reward. It's all in the way you go through them. So we want to be inspired warriors. Yes, inspired warriors. That's what we want to be. Let's see. Oh, look at this. I love this. Our happy yellow duck comes out today. The yellow duck comes out to say, quack, quack, waddle, waddle. Where is your joy? Also, I'm hearing if it walks like a duck, and it talks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, and it waddles like a duck, and it swims like a duck. I'm saying if it's giving you so much evidence that it's a duck, you might want to open up to realize it's a duck. For someone, you really need to hear that. It's like your intuition has been telling you something, and it's time for you to really hear that message. But this is about your solar plexus chakra. Your sacral chakra is there in touch with the orange beak. But this is all the way about your joy and your things that you do that bring you joy. Like me and my painting. I was having a challenging time thinking about some of these changes. So I wanted to channel that energy into something creative. And here came the Hermit. And the Hermit is here to visit us today. I actually have a blog about the Hermit. If you want to check that out, go to my website at LPHtarot.com. It talks about the meaning of the card. It talks about my inspiration for the way I did my reproduction of the card. And so you might enjoy that. The bottom of the flashcards deck today is the yo-yo. And what do you recall just a few moments ago, I was talking about how it's like however low you go, you got to bounce back high. You are on you're just like on a yo-yo. You know, it goes out, it goes so far, and then it comes right back. You know, so things go out, things come in. It's always going to be that way. It's an energy flow. Yes, it's an energy flow. And it continues to spin. Have you seen some of these yo-yo professionals? I'm like, oh my God, they do some serious yo-yo tricks. They know how to get that thing to flipping and moving and turning and all that stuff. And that's what basically we're learning how to do with our life. How do we navigate the spin we're in? Ooh, I like that question. How do we navigate the spin we're in? You know, how do you go through that? What's your mentality and your headspace like as you go through challenges? Are you saying, oh, I'm damned, I'll never get out of this, it's always going to be the same? Or do you continue to say, no, everything happens for a reason, everything comes in divine timing, I'm the blessed, safe, and protected, and always in the right time and right place, child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. And even if it doesn't feel like it's the right place or the right space or the right situation, there's always more than meets the eye. Just like the Transformers song. More than meets the eye. There's always more there. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't think you know what's inside the package until you done opened it up and did your proper investigation. And so that's the mentality of the duck. The duck says, I'm going to find something that's going to please me. And I'm going to make sure that I do that. And I'm going to continue to do that. No matter what comes up, no matter what type of emotional waters I swim through, I'm going to keep my yellow bright, my joy, my happiness. Yes. And the way the duck is looking at the hermit right now is saying, I'm going to continue to do that. Why continue to seek within for solutions and guidance? Let's see what the tarot messages are for us today. Precious variety. I'm hearing as you've tried different things and you've looked at different options, you found something that seems so precious now. You've been looking for something for a while. You've been on this journey, like the hermit, on a journey. And you found something that you value, that you hold precious. It's saying the situation for you is a fresh start. You're at a fresh start. This is an Ace of Wands. New beginning, fresh start, doing things differently, trying a new way, new day. For someone, this is a new person coming into your life, but that would be incorporated. If you have somebody new come into your life, you would begin to do things in a new way. But this situation is now, regardless of other people who comes and goes in your life, you have fresh beginnings here. You have new opportunities. And I'm hearing, and you have this from the exerting of your power, of your force, your solar plexus energy, which is your confidence and your energy that you put out, yeah? You're taking your power. You've been taking your power back, and now you hold your power in your hand. You stop blaming everything on everyone else and started seeing where was your power in this situation. And you've been making adjustments and fine-tuning, and you got this use of your power. What are we talking about? Well, let's see how you feeling about this. We got a bonus card here. What's bonus is strength, fortitude, major arcana 8. So what's bonus is that you right now are feeling very strong. You say, I've been through this, I've been through more. I know that I can get through whatever this planet and my higher self has in store, because life is not just happening to me. Everything that comes through allows me to see just how awesome I really am, do and be. Yes. Strength is about a balance and a self-control. The number 8 is about as above, so below. This is showing a maiden and a lion. And the maiden has so much confidence in herself that she's able to tame the lion. So how you see yourself is like you are keeping yourself calm. You've learned how to check yourself so no one else has to check you. not in the sense of hindering yourself or holding yourself back, but keeping your emotions in a place and your responses to things in a place that is with greater ease instead of conflict. Because if you let your beast out and let that shit control you, then all hell breaks loose is what I'm hearing. All hell breaks loose. The other person or the other situation, there's a 10 of cups here. So for someone, there is a, you know what, I'm done with going round and round. I'm too precious to deal with this shit. It's time for something different, or either that person walked away. But this is also another story here where somebody is happy, really, really happy around you. They're so thrilled that they've met you. This new person, for someone, there's a new person coming in and they're really valuing you. It's like they instantly have recognition of what you're bringing to the table by the conversation that you're holding, by the way you carry yourself, by the little things that they're witnessing you do. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see how you view them. You view them as the Empress. So for someone, this is a Leo male and a, well, it doesn't matter if it's male or female, I'm hearing, but this is a Leo and an earth sign, Taurus. A Leo and a Taurus person here. And how you looking at them? Because they're so happy. They're so filled with their own bliss. You say, oh my God, that's a beautiful, beautiful, ideal type of person right there. They know how to enjoy life. They know how to live it up and how to make the best of everything. And they know that no matter what, they'll always have everything they need. They're abundant, they're blessed, they're beautiful, they're loving, they're kind, they're nurturing. This person is very, very beautiful inside and out. That's how you see them. Let's see how they see in you. Wow, they're looking at you as the universe. They said, oh man, you finna shut it down. There's gonna be some broken hearts in my city because I really like what you're bringing to the table. I like the way you look. I like the way you sound. I like the way you smell. I like the way you talk. I like what you do. I like the fun extracurricular parts of you too that you're talking to me about, that you're showing to me. Wow, this is a beautiful... if this is your romance, if this is your friendship, if this is your love in your family, it's a very beautiful thing. But I'm picking up a very strong romantic vibe. So whoever is this story, y'all got to let me know, because that is juicy. Let's see what's the advice here. The advice is the 7 of Pentacles. It's saying, just hold on. Just hold on. Keep the faith. Keep on being productive and pretending to your manifestations, your materializations, your realizations. You got to continue to take care of it as it continues to grow. So if you're the one who is maintaining, it's like you have opportunities to go out and indulge in other dilly-dallying type of relationships, and you're like, yeah, I know this ain't going nowhere, but it's something to pass the time. Yeah, no, you haven't been doing that. That's not your style. Maintain your style. I'm saying, if it's been a challenge lately, it's also letting you know that things are about to get better, that what you're looking for is getting better for you, that what you worked for with the 7 of Pentacles, what you worked for is not yet in your hand, but it's about to get put there. So you just got to continue on with what you're doing. Be consistent. Now is not the time to get so weary that you throw in the towel and give up. Now is not that time. Now is the time to continue to be consistent. For someone, this is definitely about opportunity coming in with the 4 of Cups. This is an opportunity that if you pay attention and you realize it, and I literally had here, get your head out of your ass. For somebody, you've been looking for a love. You've got, I feel like you've got one right in front of you. This is going to be a emotional opportunity that's going to help you let go of some other stuff and move more towards love. What does that mean? It means this is, if this is like a love relationship, this one can last for a while. However, nothing is set in stone. What you will experience in this relationship, if you're the one going into this relationship, is you're going to have a lot of great times. This person's going to teach you a lot about who you are, how you are. How are they going to do that? Because when you look at them and you deal with them, you're going to see how your emotions come out and how your responses are to this person. And that's going to help you in cleaning up some of your energy stuff that you haven't wanted to hold on to, but you still see it there. You still got the traces of this here. Let's get another story. We have the Nine of Cups as a situation. Somebody is getting what they wish for. You be careful what you ask for, because you will get it. You just might get it. In this case, you are. For you, you're either returning to someone or someone is returning to you, returning to an old situation, making a very important decision. The other party is the Chariot, Cancer, for a zodiac sign. The other party is getting around blockages and obstacles. So if I feel like I'm talking about a twin flame relationship here, where somebody was like, oh my God, I want them to come back, I want them to come back. And that other person is actually clearing some of the obstacles that were in their energetic way to allow them to even come and approach you. So somebody's got a divine union partnership, whether that's a twin flame or a soulmate. Somebody's going to teach you a lot. Somebody's going to show you a lot about yourself, again, through the mirroring that you do with them. How do you view this person? You view them as a Five of Swords. This person coming back because you've been thinking about them a lot, but what you know is this is a challenging relationship. Since this is somebody you already know, then you understand that with this person, there's a certain way that you deal with them that is more successful. They present a lot of challenges to you in the sense of they're not always so predictable. They're not always in control. They might have a little bit of moodiness or something like that. A little bit something going on with the low vibration or whatever, but you love this person and you wanted to have them back, and so they're coming back, and now you're like, oh boy, what did I get myself into? I remember the challenges now. I remember the petty arguments, the disagreements. But let's see how they feeling about you, and we're going to get some advice too. The Princess of Swords. How they feeling about you? I feel like this person is just spying on what you're doing. They may be checking out your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever you got going, pop in. If you have a YouTube channel, they're watching it. For someone, this is about a wish to gain greater notoriety in a career, and you have conflicting feelings about your audience. What does that mean? It means you don't really believe, there's something in your beliefs that's like, you don't believe that they are so interested in what you're delivering. You have some doubts there about the responses you're going to get. Well, they're watching, they're listening, they're looking at what you're offering. This person, though, going back to their relationship, they're thinking about talking to you, they're thinking about you, they're looking into what you're doing. This person may be trying to somebody is actually trying to communicate with you telepathically. They want to hit your mind to trigger you to contact them. What's the advice here? The Sun. The Sun, as the advice, looks a lot like our yellow duck, just bright and shiny. But the Sun here says, you got to make your choices and go with where your happiness is. That's the advice of the Sun. You have joy and happiness, and you got to follow that trail. That's how the universe is guiding you. Yeah. Through your emotional guidance system. So if it feels crappy, then it feels crappy. Why do you keep going back? Well, because the love actually feels better than the crappy times, so I'm just going to go back for the love. Now, I'm going to have to work on those times where I feel crappy if I'm going back for the love. And I know that there's been a lot of crappy times in this relationship before. But at the same time, I'm a different person now, and so I'm hoping that they're a different person now, and maybe we could have a little bit of a different experience. I really see that, because at the bottom of the deck, as I flip this over, I see a Two of Cups. So this is definitely, like I said, a strong soul attraction. If somebody has a choice between a Leo and a Cancer, and you're trying to make a decision, an important decision that I spoke of earlier, between two people, I see that the Leo person is the way to go. It's the way to go. I see a person here who is expecting guests coming in, at least one guest, maybe more. and you're thinking, I hope that everything is adequate and appropriate and everybody's comfortable. You got a lot of that going on your mind. I feel like these people are driving in from out of town. You may be looking forward to this happening sometime, because, or either they're just leaving. One of the two is going on, but it's saying don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything is that you need is there, provided all the time. You got all the resources you need for this to be successful. Let's see what our next story is. We have the Queen of Wands coming out. Are you a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius? Because you may be the situation, baby. What this situation is talking about, though, a little bit louder to me, is creative, productive energy, like making paintings, cooking food, constructing things, drawing things, writing things. It's about creative talents and abilities and utilizing them, putting them to work for you. That's the situation. Somebody, I'm also picking up on somebody who's angry because something got a hole in it. I don't know what that's all about, but let's see what else comes out of this story. You in this situation, there's a Two of Swords. So for your part, you're like, I don't even know which way to go. I need to just take a minute. You may be asking for a chance to step back. Can I get back to you tomorrow about an opportunity? Somebody is taking, can I reach you? Can I have a couple of days to think on it? Something like that, about an opportunity that you might take up that would boost your career, but it's going to take some traveling, some sort of, you're going to have to make some kind of move, whether that's a literal physical move or a move in some ideology that you're holding on to be able to make this happen. So you're really thinking on this, you're meditating on this, you're going to need a couple days. Let's see what the other party is offering. Three of Cups. So there's a come together opportunity. Somebody may be asking you to perform at a party that's coming up. They have a celebration and they're going to ask you to perform at the party that they have coming up. Somebody has got a friend that come into town, or a friend that came back around. This person is trying to contact you. They want to hang out and get back together again. But the thing is, you looking at them and you're like, but you drink way too much. I can't even go with you because I can't kick it with you, because by the time I'm through, you trying to sit up here and get 10 more. So that's going on for somebody. Let's see how you view the other party. We have the Hangman. Yeah, you still undecided about the other party. You're like, I'm not so sure if I want to do this. And again, if you have an important opportunity coming up that calls for you to change something about the way you're doing things, yes, now is a time of change, but you got to make sure that the change is being called for in your creative career or talent expression, whatever this is that you're building, that you get this opportunity. You got to think a couple days. You say, let me have a couple days about. You got to really, in those couple days, ask to see all the facets, because I see with this Hangman card and your perspective of them is that you're going to have a shift of perspective. You're going to see things a little bit differently. Some new epiphany is going to come into you about this opportunity. And although there's a hesitation there, you're going to get the clarity you need on which way to go. And you're going to be able to get up and you're going to be really surprised. It's going to make you, I feel like I see a look of shock on your face as how well this works out for you. The other party, how they looking at you? The Devil. How's the other party looking at you? They say, oh, we want, this is us. Intense desire. This is lust. This is, if you're the performer I'm talking about, they really fucking want you to do this song. They really want you to do this performance, whatever this is. They really want your art, whatever this creative opportunity is. They like, it's like they have to have it. It's like when you see something and it's so beautiful and you're just like, I don't care. It must be mine. This is an intense materialistic magnetism. Yeah, that's how they're looking at you. They're like, oh my God. Now, if this has to do with romance and you're debating about somebody that's coming to your life that may be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person, you looking at them like, or they're looking at you like, that is a juicy piece right there. Yeah, they're very sexually attracted. Let me just put it that way. We're just going to stop on how they're looking at you. You already know how these stories go, right? It's all over TV. It's all over life. I don't need to tell it again. Let's see what's the advice in this situation. This is a Four of Swords. Again, with the hold on, pause, stop, think about it. Get in touch with your number one player. Get in touch with your superstar. Check with yourself. Stop like the hermit. Say, hold on a minute. Now I'm on this journey. Which way do I go? Which way feels right for me? Because I'm out here journeying, and whichever way I go, I'm going to set a new chart in my life. And now to get back to the other side, it would be an extra time, travel, more. It's like I could journey closer to the direction I want or go further away. And for someone, I'm literally hearing that this has to do with control issues. This has to do with either you're not willing to relinquish control. No, this has to do with you're not willing to relinquish control, and the other person wants to have too much control over the contract, the terms, something like that in there for you. Yeah, so there's that. However, it's still enticing. Even with all that there, it's still very enticing for you. You just hold on though. Let's see what's at the bottom of this, the Four of Wands. Well, now I see why it's a little bit of a deliberation going on with you, because this is calling for you to stretch yourself, to start something new. This is calling on you to give a shot for something different to come through. And what was we starting off these readings with? The word variety. We started off with the word diversify. We're talking about changing things up. Talking about different changes coming in. And even underneath the word of variety, I have hope. So hello to my good friend Hope, who's in spirit. But also, you've been hoping for this change, for these opportunities, for these changes. So now you got a little bit of Spider-Man syndrome. You sitting up at the top scared like, oh shit, it's real. It's real. What do I do now? Freaking the hell out, right? Calm down. It's okay. You're going to be all right. I promise you're going to be all right. Just take a few days. Take a few days. Meditate with yourself. Get yourself into a quiet, peaceful place. Smoke a joint, drink a beer, do what the fuck you gotta do to get in tune with your number one player. And then consider the one option that you have and travel that option a year down the road, 6 months down the road, a year down the road, a year and a half, 2 years, 5 years. What does that look like if I keep going down that road? And then go back to neutral, go back to zero, go back to number one star player. I'm just here existing. I'm just breathing. I love my life right now. Okay, now let me look at the other option and take that option, go down the road, this many months, that year, this many years. What does it feel like over here? Is this what I want to live? Now I've experienced both of them. I've visualized it. I've seen how things will go for me. I got in tune with my star player. My star player always lets me know the truth. My star player don't lie to me. So I trust my star player, and I'm going to pick based off of that feedback that I get from a star player. And that's exactly what you're being called to do. Now, I do feel like for somebody, this is going to be a good positive change. I really do feel like that. You may feel like the terms of the contract are a little bit controlling and stuff, but this is an opportunity that can really take you a long way down the road and change things up in your life. It's a gateway to a whole new world. Yes, it is. The Miracle Now card that we have for you today is, I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. Oh, how appropriate. I absolutely love this. Yes, today is my party celebrating 11 years of entrepreneurship and 10 years in the same spot doing nails. The best nails you ever found, and just being successful and having a ball. People say, oh, you must work a lot to keep all that to yourself. I say, actually, I never work. All I do is have fun. I do art and I have fun. And I find ways to have fun when I'm not doing art. And when I want to do art, then that's fun too. Yeah? So, measuring success by how much fun you're having. If you hate life and you're hating your job, and your job is offering you a chance to get more deep in with it, and your soul is like, hell no. There is time to switch some shit up, is what I'm hearing, okay? If you're not loving what you're doing, if you're not loving who you're with, if you're not loving where you're at, you are the only one that is in charge of where you're journeying at. And you see how many people is in there? That's one person. It's one person. Yes, you're connected to so many people. You're connected to so much. You have such a powerful effect. You're so valuable on this planet right now. However, it's so important that you make sure that you have enjoyment in this life. This life was not meant to be misery. Guess what? It was meant to be fun. It was meant to be rewarding. It was meant to challenge you. And even those challenges, once you get your head right and get into that understanding that this ain't nothing but like swinging a yo-yo. It goes out, it comes back, it spins around. I got to get in tune with my star player, get in tune with the spin so I can feel like I'm in the wind. Yeah? Okay. I love the way it comes out with rhythm and rhyme because I know Lester's got always right on time. Again, when in doubt, I choose to see peace. If your job, if your love, if your whatever is taking you out of peace, if your room is taking you out, some people's rooms need cleaning. Okay, some people's room need to pick up because your room environment. If you're not at peace in your room and your house, and boy, let me tell you, I had a Korean mother. My mother would pick up everything for me. My mother did everything for me. So I'm proud to tell you that as a grown-ass woman, I'm finally learning how to pick up after myself after all these years. And I've gotten better and better over the last, I say 10, 15 years, you know. Mama died. She couldn't come clean up after me no more. But cleaning up even your space will invite in so much room for peace and ease for you. Ease and peace. Give you room to have some fun in. Man, if your house is tore up, you don't even be wanting your friends to come over. You don't want nobody knock on your door. Please don't come into my house. No, you may not come visit me. I'll come see you. Yeah, no. That means you're not in peace with where you're at. You're going to have to make some change on that if that's what you looking for. Okay, let's see what is our Radical Raffle reading going to be about today and who is it going to be for. Let me have one name. Let's subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And who's in Vegas? Who's coming to the party? Hey, let me know. All right. If you want to get your name in the love bucket, go to LPHtarot.com. Them tickets are just $1 each. How many do you want to put in? Because they stay in all month long. The winner today is JoJo regarding your career. Yay! Congratulations. Let's see what you got coming out, love. We're going to use a major arcana deck of a 3D to see what is energy in regards to JoJo's career life right now. What's she being called to? Thank you. Woo! And as I ask, it flew. The Lovers. The Lovers card comes out. Hello, Charles. The Lovers card coming out says, it's time for an important decision to be made. It's a head or heart decision. How are you feeling? Which opportunity do you want to do? This is in regards to your career. So it's like with this opportunity that's in front of you, you're being drawn to do something that is so important and so valuable that makes you feel connected and harmonized. So how is this decision coming across in your life? Let me get some more tarot cards out. I'm shown to use my Goddess Tarot. I've been using this one a lot lately. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Why is the Lovers coming out for JoJo's career? Please clarify this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. All right, so what I've got here is there's some challenges. There's some contenders. It's like people are not on the same page in regards to your career. There's somebody that's not on the same page, and you're just like, I'm tired of the confusion. I'm tired of the conflict. I'm tired of the bickering. I'm tired of people not ever being on the same page. They say this is what I'm supposed to do. We say this is how it's supposed to go. And yet somebody always seems to want to throw a wrench in that and kind of fuck that up and cause a problem. And it's annoying to me. It's gotten tiresome. It's become really frustrating for me. So in your mind, you're like thinking about what would I want to do? Which way do I even want to go? How can I be at peace here? When in doubt, I choose to see peace. Yeah. How can I be in peace here where I'm at? I don't even know if I like this. What do I want to do? You're thinking about where you want to go. To be honest, I see you thinking about where you want to go. And what's on your heart is your creative passions. On your heart is your creative passions and entrepreneurship. this is about you feel like I may not be moving right now, but I'm going to make a move. I'm going to make a move. I'm going to make a change. And then I hear Michael Jackson again. Gotta make a change for once in my life. Then we have the bonus card in the strength. Saying, I literally just heard by the time of Leo coming in, this change is going to already be done. You will already have gone through this. But it's saying this is going to take courage. Courage, a cowardly lion. You got to have courage. A lot of courage to move forward. This is going to take a lot of courage for you to move forward in this new way. I feel like you've been investigating this. You've been investigating this. You may be wanting to make a career change because of a love. Something that happened in regards to a love being a motivating factor. But definitely is saying with the Nine of Pentacles here, you've been very self-sufficient. You've got everything that you need and a lot of what you want. But you have an important decision, a head or heart decision. Which way do I want to go? What is the passion that I hold in my life? And what is going to bring me closer to that? I'm also getting with you this full moon energy that we're still sitting in. There's something you was thinking about, talking about, feeling about. And I hope you gave time for that. Because this is also going to be an end of a cycle for you. That's what the full moon's message strongest is for you. This is going to be an end of a cycle for you. That this conflicting energy, this is like somebody who works at a place that's extremely wasteful, but they really their big dream is to go clean up the ocean and clean up contamination. And here, you're working for some chemical company that is a contaminant. They contaminate the environment and stuff like that. Just an example. In other words, something about where you stand in your career right now is contradictory. So contradictory to your true passion. And that's why love comes up twice for you in your career reading. Okay? It clearly says career. So you want a career? That's what I'm getting for your career, my dear. I absolutely thank you for contributing to the love bucket. Yes. Okay. And so in your career, the main advice that I'm seeing for you is you have something on your heart that's calling you that you absolutely love, and you're conflicted about something that's going on with this current situation, and you're being called to make that decision from a place of overstanding and bravery and courage, knowing that you can handle anything that comes your way. And I also feel a pull on your heart for some entrepreneurship, a lot of creativity, but definitely some entrepreneurship. Okay. So, with all that being said and done, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, that golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. It's love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. All right. Thank you for joining me today. For more information and to get any of the services and goods that I have, you can find those easily at LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. Is in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. Love you, bye.